Saturday being our busiest day today. Got the barber in, working away.
Today was going to be a big day for Karen Keane at her hair and beauty salon in Staffordshire. They were about to resume facials and eyebrow treatments until the government's U-turn.
We've just been given less than 24 hours notice, and we can't do what we wanted to do. And now myself and Natalie, both self-employed beauty therapists, now have nothing in whatsoever today, as we've just totally blocked out our day doing a close contact treatment. So we've now have no revenue whatsoever today. So it just seems really unfair and just very mixed messages.
So they cannot restart their work, but the government is now allowing those classified as extremely vulnerable to go out. Michael Winehouse has cystic fibrosis, and he's been shielding since the start of the COVID pandemic.
I've been shielding for what is now 140 odd days, 142 to be precise.
Yeah.
And we're pretty excited that we can start to see people that little bit more now that shielding's been paused.
If it's not safe enough to open venues, is it safe enough for someone like you to go out?
Not opening venues where you're in a confined space and you're 2 or 3 seats away from someone and lots of people at the same time is very different to sitting in someone's garden when you're vulnerable from 2, 3, 4 meters away when there's 6 of you. So yes, it could be perceived as mixed messages, but I just think it's cautious.
Just as many hoped that life is beginning to return to some kind of normal, a senior government scientific advisor cautioned today that if schools are to reopen after the summer holidays, then pubs in England could have to close again to control the spread of coronavirus. But at least they got to reopen. The government has struck another false note with venues such as the legendary jazz club Ronnie Scott's, where a band was rehearsing this week ahead of tonight's planned reopening. After huge efforts to make its premises COVID safe, the club has now been told they cannot reopen their doors for at least another fortnight.
I'd be very surprised after this if any live music venue tried to do something on the 15th, because they could just pull the rug again on the 14th, couldn't they? And it's a job to get the place ready. Had to put all sorts of measures in. As you can see, there are measures around the club, but there's also equipment that we've bought. The air conditioning system has been changed to make that safe. There's been an awful lot of work done to get ourselves ready, and now we're in limbo again.
As the official advice shifts again, like a complex jazz riff, live music venues and many other businesses which had their hopes raised have been left feeling pretty brassed off.